And this is chunky for a middle grade. Nope. Other than these two, this one. And can any of them find the courage to face up to the sadness of their lips? But oh, my battery's dying. I'll be right back.
Everything that I do, was I not good enough? Does it feel better in your head?
Hello friends. I'm jumping in quickly to open the vlog. It's Tuesday. We have started with a very productive day of reading. So I think this is going to go Tuesday to Sunday vlog. And then we're going to try and go back to Monday to Friday, Monday to Saturday vlogs, whichever, I don't know yet. But today I started with my Royal Readathon TBR. And I've read the first 58 pages of If This Gets Out. Can we just say, Zach, Ruben, so adorable. So adorable. This is chunky for a contemporary. And the writing is very small. So I think I might need to get this in audio. We shall see. But then Tora, lovely Tora, I will leave her links down below. She told me she was reading Little Thieves. So she sectioned it out for herself. So I said I need another book to read alongside the buddy read of this that I'm doing with Lindsay. So I'm now buddy reading Little Thieves with Tora. Just on my last sprint, on my Tuesday sprints. Got 3 minutes left, which is why I'm speed talking at you. And can we just appreciate like this isn't even a special edition and I just love this. There's a character in here called Ragnar. I don't know how much of a part this character is going to play, but I love the sass and the just absolute craziness that I think this book is going to bring to my life. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's just sort of introducing Vanya and how she got herself into the predicament that she gets herself into at the beginning of the book, which starts the rest of the story. So I will come back when I've done sprints to give you a bit more of an idea of what these books are about and explain a little bit more, and then come and give you an update on what else I will be reading other than these two this week, because these two are not the only books I'm going to be reading. So far the week has started out well. The week has started out very well and I'm really happy with where this is going. I'm on my fourth biscuit tea of the evening. Got 59 seconds left of this sprint and it's the last sprint, so I'm going to head off and I'll be back once we've closed off the live. I need to think of something else I want to read this week as well. Hello friends. Okay, so I've just got back off live and I thought I would just pop in and just really just introduce myself. Hi, I'm Lisa. Nice to meet you. How are you doing? So, the first book of this week, this is my prompt for Thomas O'Malley to start Royal Readathon. And this is a buddy read with Lindsay Jardine, and this follows a group called the Saturdays or Saturday, and Ruben and Zach are two members of this group, and it kind of depicts them as they have to give this persona to the press and the public, and they can't truly be themselves, and this is about a possible intertwining of emotions between two group members. And so far, 58 pages in, I'm loving Ruben and Zach's characters. Not a particular fan of the two other members of the band, which are Angel and John, but at the moment this is just from Ruben and Zach's perspective. I don't know if any of the perspectives come into it at any point, but it does flick between Ruben and Zach's perspective, and so far I think they are both so cute, such sweeties, and I can't wait to dive into tomorrow's pages. I actually really wish I could dive into them right now, but I'm not going to do that, so that's what that book's about. I think this It's supposed to be like a retelling of the Goose Girl, I think. I think that's what I've heard, but I don't know what the Goose Girl is. So I'm just gonna... It says, Vanya Schmidt knows that no gift is freely given, not even a mother's love. The adopted goddaughter of death and fortune, Vanya has long made her own way in the world as a dutiful servant of Princess Giselle until a year ago, when her otherworldly mothers demanded payment for their care, and Vanya decided to steal her future back by stealing Giselle's life. With the help of an enchanted string of pearls, Vanya transformed into her former mistress and took her place, leaving the real Giselle a penniless nobody. Now Vanya leads a lonely but lucrative double life as princess and jewel thief, charming the nobility while emptying their coffers to fund her great escape. Until one heist away from freedom, Vanya crosses the wrong god and is cursed to turn into jewels, stone by stone. With a feral guardian half-god, Giselle's sinister fiancé, and an overeager junior detective on her tail, Vanya has 2 weeks to pull off the biggest grift yet, or she risks losing more than her freedom. She could lose her life. So I read the synopsis because I'm literally only like 56 pages in, and we've just got to the point where the first part of this story starts having an impact on Vanya. So I'm really enjoying this so far. There is a character in here called Ragnar, and it's just... I think that character is going to be a good character to stick around. And I think Vanya's a very complex character. I think there's more to her than meets the eye. Next up, we do have another book to pick up. I want to try and get through a couple of books this week. So this buddy read is split into 7 sections. I don't know how many sections. And this buddy read is probably gonna go run into next week, I think, based on what Tori sent me. And I can't remember if I said if this gets out, it's a buddy read with Lindsay, and Little Thieves is a buddy read with Tori. What I might also do now as well, and yes, it's another chunky book, and probably could potentially maybe possibly regret doing this. However, a Tessa de Castell book, I am going to pick up Crownbreaker. So I can speed through de Castell so quickly. And some of these pages are bent over, I don't know why. Let me just sort those out. It might have happened when I was rearranging the books the other day. So this is the last book in the Spellslinger series. The Spellslinger series follows a boy called Kel, who right at the beginning of the series, turning 16, he's supposed to be coming into his magic, backing his bands, going on his merry way to earn his mage's name, when instead of his magic growing, his magic starts dwindling, and then he gets into trouble, meets Ferius and Rikus, and all hell breaks loose. Calamity, chaos, fun things, sad times, adventure, just fun things occur. And that's all I can say. That is also very vague, but you know, it is what it is. So I'm not going to give myself too much to do. Just these books. Just these books this week. Just these. Can she do it? I think because this is not a buddy read. This is the chunkiest book from the series though. But I can smash through this quite quickly, I reckon. So I'll be going off to start this now. Read a couple of chapters before bed, and I will update you on tomorrow, good friends, for day 2 of Royal Readathon. Hi guys. We have parcels. We have parcels. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Wednesday. It is Wednesday, and we have things like this that have arrived. I thought that this was Waterstones, but it doesn't have the usual Waterstones writing on, and so we're just gonna dive in. So I know one of them is Waterstones because I opened it to check what it was. It is A Storm of Sisters, and it is, can you see that? Oh yes, it's showing up. See, Waterstones Special Edition. You're not going to be surprised at this, but I have ordered the 4th one, and I don't have the 2nd or 3rd in the series yet. So I won't be reading this anytime soon, but this could have well done for a polar fantasy one, because look at the back of that. And it looks very icy-esque. There we go, there we go. So because of these orders coming through, let's see if we can see if it does the same as Amazon. Hey. So because of these orders coming through, I will be able to get, I think, two classics. Oh no, it's a bit of sticky stuff on the back of this. I think it's got caught when they sealed it. So this is Greta and the Ghost Hunter, and this is also another Waterstones Special Edition here. I thought they were signed, but I don't think they are. They just got sprayed edges. So 2 more middle grades to add to my middle grade collection. I'm so happy. And I don't really know much about this. It's just that I saw that it was available for pre-order when I was it Gavin? I was watching Gavin's anticipated releases for 2022, and this sounded like one it would be up my alley. I'm thinking it's probably going to be one that I save for around Halloween time. Not going to be strictly for that purpose, because as much as I do like to pick spooky books around spooky season, I don't solely read spooky books in spooky season. So there's those two. Do it again, can we do it again, can we do it again? Should we put it this way this time? Oh no, 'twas a fail, 'twas a fail. There we go, that's better. This one, ooh, this is Elle McNichol. I think she was the author from A Kind of Spark, is that what it's called? A Kind of Spark, I think. This is just a standard edition, but look, I got this because of Becca. Yes, Praise for A Kind of Spark was the first book. So this is Ramya, you've got something the city needs, and it is going to change everything. Edinburgh is a city filled with magical creatures. No one can see them except Ramya Knox. As she is pulled into her family's world of secrets and spells, Ramya sets out to discover the truth about hidden folk with only 3 words of warning from her grandfather. Beware the sirens. Plunged into an adventure that will change everything, Ramya is about to learn that there is more to her powers than she ever imagined. So, I'm excited. Excited to read this one. I'm going to read the back of this as well, seeing as we're here reading synopses. Greta Woebegone did not believe in ghosts until the day she almost died, when everything changed. Now Greta can not only see the spirits that haunt her family home, she can talk to them too. From Percy the poo-pushing plague victim to the sinister spook in the cellar, can Greta save the ghost from being exorcised, a fate worse than undeath? Can the ghost help Greta stop her grandma being put in a home? And can any of them find the courage to face up to the sadness in their past that is holding them back from the future? So I just really liked the sound of that. So there we go. It's actually 3 middle grades now. I went on a middle grade hype, didn't I? Good one. Is it going to be a good one? Yes. I don't know which one this is. Shows how many pre-orders I made, doesn't it? I'm bad. Yes! So excited about this one. Oh, it's got a bent page. Luckily, it's the back that's bent. So, the Bone Spindle. I knew that I wanted to read this as soon as... Look at that. Look at that. Can you tell what it's about? So let's... This was in one of my anticipated releases. So, it says, a drop of blood, a drop of hope, the sleep of death broken with a single kiss. When expert treasure hunter Fee pricks her finger on an old spindle, she awakens the ghost of Prince Briarrose, who believes a single kiss will break his century-long sleeping curse. To try and free him, Fee joins forces with Shane, an axe-wielding huntswoman, and embarks on a perilous journey to the Forest of Thorns. Together they will face dark magic, enchantments, and nightmarish beasts. But perhaps most dangerous of all are the mysterious witch who captures Shane's heart, and the ghostly prince who believes in true love at any cost. So, we are now on the 2nd of February, and I already have 4 books. They're pre-orders that have come in. They should have come in at the end of January, but it was a bit late. I also have Crescent City 2 coming as well. On the 15th, it should be getting dispatched. Make me excited. Yay. Anyway, I'm just coming in with that. Today, I've had a bit of a stressful day, so I'm going to be taking it easy. I'm going to be filming my January wrap-up, and it's going to be my first Books in a Week video. So, we'll see how that goes. And then I'm just going to chill and read for the rest of the night. I'm going to pop Chloe's Patreon sprints on and just chill. And grab myself a biscuit tea. And that's it really. Not much of a reading update. I'm still enjoying Little Thieves. I'm partway through day 2 buddy read pages. I am really enjoying it. Vanya / Giselle / Fennegeist is a very intriguing character. So is Ragnar. If you're not ready, you don't know who these people are, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I'll speak to you soon. Hello everybody. We're in a different position today. I can't remember if I've updated you today or not. But we have biscuit tea. Thank you girls for introducing me to this wonder. Just, that's all. Tonight I have done, what have we done? I filmed my first ever Books on a Beat wrap up. It was a bit messy. It's not going to be slick and smooth straight away. It's because I'm not used to doing my makeup and talking books at the same time. Normally, when I used to do my makeup tutorials, I was literally talking you through the makeup bit by bit. And so I was trying to do makeup whilst talking about books, and it was just, it was, I lost my brain pan now. So, any feedback on that video would be very much appreciated. Let me know what you think. Yeah, my first time playing with makeup again after a while, so again, be gentle with me. And then straight after that I filmed my haul for January, and I also realised that I missed off Count Your Lucky Stars from my January wrap up, but never mind. And I missed off City of Bones. So I might just add that at the end of the video. But yeah, I'm a freaking idiot. Oh my god. Tried to get all the makeup off, but you know, it's having a bit of a stubborn moment. And then what else did I do after that? I then listened to today's buddy read pages of Little Thieves, and I started, my eyes are still bloodshot, what is wrong with my eyes? And then I also started reading today's pages if this gets out, but I'm really tired today. I'm in a lot of pain and I'm really tired. So I'm gonna probably switch if this gets out to audiobook, because it is small writing and I feel like it's reading a bit slower because it's such small writing. I'm really enjoying it, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like I need to audiobook this. I'm gonna grab my brew and go listen to a couple of chapters of Crownbreaker in bed. And it's been pretty slow evening. I did sit on some sprints with Ashley, Jem, Lorena and Hope for a while before I filmed. And I do like watching Ashley's lives, though she's lovely. But my battery's dying, so I'm gonna head off, take my brew to bed, and I'll update you tomorrow. Hello. This morning, it is 8:30. I am making biscuit tea, and yes, what is going on? I look a mess. I dropped you yesterday, so I'm hoping that there's no permanent damage, because bitch can't afford a new camera. So I'm making a biscuit tea to make myself feel better, and I've got work in half an hour. I really want this chest issue to just fuck off. That's all I'm saying. Chest issue, just fuck off. Because it just, I'm exhausted all the time. Like literally all the fucking time. Hi. Sorry, I was not supposed to start work until 9, but then a participant decided to call me at 8:30 whilst I was making my biscuit tea, which was not appropriate. But I can't ignore participants because it could have been anything. I'm the safeguarding officer for my office, as well as soon to be the mental health first aider and MAPA person. So I deal with people with serious criminal convictions, any abuse, potential abuse, and yeah, mental health issues. So I can't ignore my phone. It's been a hectic morning. It's been a hectic morning. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Sorry, I just couldn't ignore my phone. It's basically the short way of saying what I was trying to say, but I said it in a really long way. I can't really ignore my phone. So that being said, health update first before reading update. A lot of you will still be checking up on me, which I really appreciate. So for those of you that do care, chest is still not great, breathing's still not great, I'm still not great, but I'm better than I was. At least I'm alive. I can manage myself, and I'm just feeling appreciative and lucky to be in the position that I am. It could have been a lot worse. So my anxious brain is telling me that I'm still in a lot of pain and discomfort, and that I need to panic and run for the hills and cry. But logical brain is telling me, you know, take a step back and realise I'm lucky to be where I am and not where I could have been. So, reading update next. If this gets out, I'm behind on the bloody read. For a change, I'm behind, not ahead. This writing is small. It is small, and this is a long book, and I am really enjoying this when I pick it up. I don't mind a slow book. I read Robin Hobb, but when it's slow and it's a physical read, it makes me feel like the pacing's off. The pacing might not be off, it might just be in my brain, but because there's so many words on one page, and I could be sitting there reading for like a 45-minute sprint. Normally I can read, you know, 40-50 pages, whatever. The other night I read like 20 pages in a 45-minute sprint, and I was just like, what the hell? And it makes me feel like I've not read much, and it makes me feel like the book's going slower than what it is. So to give it a fair shot, I've got the audio for this, and I've no doubt that once I flick my audio on, I'm gonna feel more comfortable in this space with this. Little Thieves. I'm currently here. I am home doing majority admin work today, so I have a few phone calls to make. So this will be one of the things I listen to today. I'm really enjoying it so far. Something's happened with a character, and when we first met this character, I did think that maybe something might be a bit off or different or not what you thought, and it's kind of just come to fruition, and I don't know where that means the story's gonna go. I'm excited. I'm really enjoying this, and I'm again glad I got the audiobook, because I don't know what the Goose Girl is based on. I think this is based like a kind of retelling of the Goose Girl or something along those lines. I've never read the Goose Girl, so I don't know, but it has a lot of words in here that look, I think I'm gonna say German. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but the way that she says them as well, it sounds very German. So, and because there's so many words that I know are pronounced differently to the way that they're read, the way that they're written, I'm glad I got the audio for this, is basically what I'm saying. I don't know how to speak today. I genuinely don't know how to speak. And then I also have Crownbreaker that I'm going through. This is not a buddy read. This is just, I'm just reading this because I want to. And it's the last in the series, and it's part of Royal Readathon. So, I got through, I can't remember how many chapters I got through. I think I got to like chapter, I think it was chapter 11. I think about there the other day. So I'm slowly getting through each of these books, but I'm going to be doing a heavy chunk of reading today. So I'm hopefully going to get through, I'll probably mostly read this, because once I've read the buddy read pages of the other two, I can't go any further. So I can only go so far with these two, and it's going to be day 3 of buddy read pages. So the majority of what I'm going to be reading today is going to be Crownbreaker, and I am on Becca's Sprints later. So, you know, I might switch to a graphic novel, even though, do I need to add more things to my TBR? No. But will I? Probably. I might switch to Silkfire. I might switch to an ebook, because I wanted to read that book. I'm very intrigued about that book. It is on my TBR as well, so yeah, that's my update for today. I will update you again later. Hola friends. I'm still a mess. I'm working from home. Just let me be in my feels. I'm having a shitty day. So I feel like shit, look like shit. I am trash. But I'm hoping that tonight on live can make me feel a little bit better. But I do have something that's arrived today which made me feel better, and this is Once and Future Witches. You'll be thinking, Lisa, did you not read that last year with Becca in November? The answer to that question is yes. And did you not rate it 5 stars because you loved it? The answer to that question is also yes. But did I have the Illumicrate version with the sprayed edges? The answer to that question was no, I did not, darlings. But Chloe from Persistent Bookworm, the absolute gem, she read it and she was like, I don't need this version. You really loved it. Would you like it? And then here we are. She didn't even ask for anything in return, which is why she's randomly going to get presents for the next couple of months probably, because do you know what, it's people that do things like this that legitimately make my heart happy. She offered it me with open arms, no caveat, no I'll do this for you if you do this for me. It was literally just, I know you like this book so much, you rated it 5 stars, you didn't have the special edition, you mentioned once that you wanted it, do you want it? It's yours if you want it. That was it. Like, she's just lovely. Just makes my heart so happy. And yes it's just sprayed edges, but it's what it means to me. I'm so excited. I could reread this. Should I reread this right now? No. Do I have a massive urge to just reread this and just get involved with the sisters again? Yes. But, you know, I have to hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Something else that arrived today, Oracle cards. So, these are Prism Oracle cards. So, there are colours, and there's a guidebook. There's a hefty guidebook. Shall I show you how thick this is? It's small but thick. Look at that. Look at that, it's pretty. Look at that. It's a chunker of a guidebook. So, I haven't used Oracle cards before. I used tarot cards, but I've not used Oracle cards before. So, I'm going to learn how these work. It doesn't say that you need to do this, but I'm going to do what I do with my tarot deck is when I've got this today. So, I'm going to put it under my pillow tonight. I will also be doing this with my other decks that I get as well. There are a few different types of Oracle cards that I've put on my witchy wish list, along with some things that I need for like spells and stuff. But I thought I'd choose this one first because this one called to me more than the others at this moment in time. And once I know how to read these and work with these, if you ever want a reading, feel free to drop me a message. If you have a question that you want to ask and you would like the answer to it, please bear in mind I am still very new to this. Feel free to drop me a message. Same with tarot. And that's it really. Just wanted to update you on that. That book came today and just made my heart feel a little bit less achy. Made my heart feel a little bit happier. So I can just get rid of my standard edition and keep that one now. I'm happy. I'm happy. Doesn't take much to make me happy, but there we go. So that's another update, which is a non-reading update yet again. Once again, I'm trash. Bye. I just thought I'd pop in here to play this song because I'm in my feels today, and I was picking a song to put at the beginning of my vlog, my Aqua vlog that I'm doing, you know, when I do the bloopers bit. And I played one of these from a thematic. I will link down below where I get my music from, but listen to the lyrics of this song. Sorry, that had me in my feels. How cute is that song? I will also leave that linked below by the original artist. Sorry, I just wanted to come in and show you this. I'm editing my Aqua vlog finally. And I'm going to go make some biscuit tea and drown in my feels a bit more. Peace! As children, as wives, I'm back at it again. Yeah. What am I doing? What is my life? I don't know. Did I tell you that I finished today's Buddy Read pages? If this gets out, did I? I don't know. Well, I did. And then for the first couple of sprints on, well, first sprint on Liv's live tonight, I read pages. And me and Tori are gonna finish on page 201 for today, which is slightly short of where we're gonna finish, and pick up the rest of the Buddy Reads starting from tomorrow, because I still have half an hour of my vlog to edit that needs to go up on the morrow at 12 o'clock. So have I stuck to my 2022 goal of planning my videos and editing them ahead of time? No, because I forgot what day it was, and then I was like, oh crap, I've not done any video for tomorrow. And I definitely 100% want 2 videos a week, not including my live. It's 3 including my live. But I'm really enjoying Little Thieves, really enjoying it. I'm liking Emmerich, I'm liking Ragnar, I'm liking Princess and Gisela, because she is the bad character in it. She's not a good person. And should we dislike bad people in books? Yes. Am I rooting for her to manipulate people and get away with being a thief? Also yes. Because I don't know, flawed moral. She's not totally morally redundant. Is that a phrase that can be used? I would say that if you like a morally grey main character, then you might like this. If you like a bit of espionage, a bit of a sleight of hand, a bit of trickery and betrayals, not knowing who you can trust, who is what, where, why and when, then this might be for you. If you like a great writing style, also this. So this is by Margaret Owens, by the way, I think. So I'm gonna, before I literally fall asleep, I'm gonna put this book down and finish editing. Whilst that's exporting, I'm gonna finish the last 10 pages of this chapter, and then that'll be me done for tonight. I will be reading Crownbreaker tonight, but I am on a live show with Becca tomorrow at 8. But it is sort of like a City of Bones live show, so it probably will just be like an hour long. And then for the rest of the night, I'm just going to read. And then the weekend, I'll be over at my friend's house. So tomorrow night, in the midst of reading, I'm going to have to also edit my vlog up until and including tomorrow night's clip. Because when I come back on Sunday, I'm going to have to edit and put together the extra clips that I've got from Saturday and then go from there. If you see my Akawar vlog go up the 4th at 12 PM, it means I'm winning at life. If it's uploaded anytime after the 4th, it means I've failed at life. It is what it is. I need to go and edit now, so I will see you all on the morrow. Hello guys, just coming in on Friday with an update on my reading. Not long got off live with Becca and Liv and Danny for the City of Bones read along live show, chatting about the first book in the Mortal Instruments series, and boy, 'twas a time. Part of the book literally had to get explained to me because I totally misinterpreted part of the book, but you know, who doesn't misinterpret a book now and again? It happens. So Little Thieves and If This Gets Out. So I finished If This Gets Out. Okay, can we just Sophie Gonzalez, Kale Dietrich, I do apologise if I pronounced your name wrong. This was so good. I don't really know what else to say other than it was really good. I really liked the characters. It did get a 5-star. It wasn't like 10s across the board 5-star, but I loved the characters and the story and the relationships between the characters. There were some quite difficult topics discussed, and I found myself getting angry for these the kids, aren't they, young lads in this boy band, because if any of you know Todrick Hall, he is just dancing, singing, pure talent of a man. He mentioned a similar thing happening to him, where when he was on, I think it was American Idol he was on, he was told to tone down his campness to appeal to a wider audience. And there was a song, if I can find it, I'll link it down below. But basically, he did this whole album called, what's it called, Straight Out of Oz. And it was about him coming out, and then there's a song in there about how the music industry tried to suppress his queerness and tell him to hide his queerness. And it happens in real life, it happens. And I found myself getting really angry for Zach and Ruben. And I've already said this a million times, I'm a character-driven reader, so you make me feel things for the characters in a book, and you have won me over. If you can't make me feel things for the characters, it's highly unlikely that I'm going to rate it highly. Highly unlikely, I'm going to rate it highly. The way that they treat it is ridiculous. And I hate Ruben's mum, that's all I'm going to say. And yeah, 5 stars. And Little Thieves is slowly becoming a 5-star read for me as well. I'm still saying that I shouldn't like Vanya. I shouldn't like her, but I do. And I think she's slowly changing, and I don't want to say too much, but I've already explained what Little Thieves is about, I think. I love Ragnar in this. Absolutely love Ragnar. I'm thinking that it's kind of hinting at some potential love story. I could do without the love story in this, to be honest. I'm not sure if it's just, if it is going to be a thing, but it doesn't need to be in the book. You can have a book without a romantic relationship in. But I do like Emmerich as a character. I like Vanya as a character. I love Ragnar's probably my favourite character. And if you know, you know. I would 100% recommend this book. I am currently 282 pages in. I think it might be a little bit more than this now, actually. And I'm loving this. I'm buddy reading this with Tori. I am due to go to my friend's tomorrow, so I will be reading Crownbreaker. I do have this on BookBeat, as well as obviously a physical copy. So whilst I'm at home, I will be doing a mixed media situation, and then when I go to his, when I get a chance, I'm just going to listen to it audibly. I'm going to try and finish this by Sunday. I'm going to leave this vlog running until Sunday. I did say, this is me again, now sticking to my 2022 goals. I did say I was going to be running vlogs from like Monday to Sunday, Monday to Saturday, and then under editing Sunday, so they could go live on Monday. But because I did that weekend vlog the last 3 days of the month, I ended up starting this vlog on Tuesday. So I'm running from Tuesday to Sunday, and fingers crossed I can get this finished this weekend. I do have my January wrap up to edit though, and that was like a makeup tutorial / January wrap up, and I've got a bit of editing to do on that one because it's a new thing for me. So I did mess up a bit, so it's going to take me a while to edit that. I'm not sure how quickly I can get that done. And I also need to edit and upload my January haul for next week as well, so that I'm not too far behind on like the regular monthly videos, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Does it? Remember that? Did I say February haul? January haul? Whichever haul it was. I don't know what my life is. I'm gonna head off. I'm watching Rose TV RPG campaign for campaign 2, and I think it's already really good. I've only seen 2 prompts and heard the first part of the story. I think Jordan's storytelling is great. Yeah, so I'm gonna head off now. I'm gonna get some editing done, watch the rest of TVRPG campaign 2 episode 1, and hopefully have another video ready to go live. I've still got so many videos I need to edit. But I'm a mess, we all know this. See you soon. Hi guys. So, I'm just popping in here just to wrap up this weekly vlog. I don't know. I don't feel like I've read much this week, even though I know I have. But page-wise, I didn't finish all the books I wanted to finish. So, I'm now on chapter 24 of Spellslinger. No, this is not Spellslinger. Crownbreak. I'm on chapter 24 of this. I am really enjoying this. It is so good to be back in this world. Let me just find out where it is. South area I'm in. So I'm not even halfway through yet. So I'm going to try and edit this week's vlog and then jump into this some more tonight before I go to bed. Little Thieves. I'm still on page 282. So I'm going to Polathon week with unfinished books, which is not the plan, wasn't the plan, but things happen this week, so you know, it is what it is. And I picked 3 chunky books to try and get through, and I started the vlog on Tuesday rather than Monday, so I'm going to give myself a break. And I did finish If This Gets Out. It got 5 stars. It was very good. One thing I will say, I forgot that this was YA, which happens a lot with me, to be fair. I did the same with Vampire Academy and, to be fair, Shadowhunters. I forget that there is YA because I've been reading so much adult. So when the spicier scenes happened or started to happen and they faded to black, it was very much like oh shit, it's YA. So yeah, I had to remind myself quite regularly that this was YA and that the smutty scenes are not going to be like bam chicka wow wow, 5 spice, 7 gem mass, epic proportions, like everything described. But there were enough to make you understand what actually happened between them. So I still really enjoyed this. It was a bit of a slow start. I would recommend getting the audiobook, which I tend to do a lot anyway, but I would recommend getting the audiobook for this. Normally contemporary, I can read quite quickly, but the writing is quite small, and me and Lindsay both were saying that it reads quite slow, and in her case it did affect the rating, whereas mine, I think because I got the audiobook and then after like the first buddy read pages I got the audiobook, and then it just felt so much faster for me. So yeah, again, it is only available on Audible as far as I know so far, so it means using a credit or buying it. But if you are not a fan of really small writing in books, I would just recommend getting it because I don't want it to affect your experience because it is such a good book. I got angry for these characters. I cried for these characters. It was just so good. So good. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick up any Polathon or Royal Readathon books, because I think in my idiocy, I don't think any of my Polathon books cross with my Royal Readathon books. Even though I said I was going to try and double up on prompts, I don't think I did, because I'm an idioto. So next week is purely Polathon, and I think, fingers crossed, I will get them all done. But they are all physical reads, but they are all short reads. So, well, they are ish. A couple of middle grades in there. There's a graphic novel. Nothing too, I think there's nothing over sort of 350 pages, I think. So it should be doable. And I have reading sprints on Tuesday. And I'm doing my reading sprints Tuesday. But there are also Royal Readathon sprints next week. There's probably going to be Polathon sprints next week as well. So there'll be plenty of sprints for me to just sit and chill and read. And I don't have anything planned in the evenings next week. So keep your fingers crossed for me. I will be uploading a weekly video next week of how I did the Polathon. And yeah. So I might not be able to come back to Crownbreak and Little Thieves until after Polathon. But we'll see. It's highly likely, I'll say this, but it's highly likely I'm not going to be able to sit and leave 2 books half unread. It will bug me. So I'm probably going to try and squeeze them at some point. We'll see. But thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining. I appreciate you all very much. If you do like my videos, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We'll see you all very soon.